Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today we're going to try this pattern here. This is pattern 2131 on friendshipbracelets.net, and I'm just gonna grab a chunk of this here and bring it over here, paste it in place. Now we're going to layer and transform. We're going to rotate it clockwise. Doesn't matter which way we rotate it, it is symmetrical both directions, so no big deal there. And then we're going to enlarge it. That looks fine. And then just kind of slide it off to the side there. It contains white in it, and we don't really use white when we're doing the pattern, so I've got this like a light bluish kind of a purple thing going on. That should work fine. Paint bucket. So there's a white one right in the middle. And then it's a big ol' diamond outside of it. And then from where that is, that comes out and makes a diamond outside of that. Just trying to make sure I get all of the proportions and stuff right. It's a little bit weird, I have to say. It's a little bit strange. Because look at how it's a red dot here, here, and here. Like that, just the way those are even set up in there just seem really, really strange. I wonder. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 from end to end of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's like 14 to the other side. So if we put in this big space in between, we'll only get a partial one of these things on the other side. So let's do this. Let's get our move tool. Let's move it up to the top. Let's get our, whoops, we need the paint bucket again. Paint bucket. If you use the control button with the paint bucket, it becomes a selecting tool for like selecting the color. If you didn't know that's a huge time-saving bit of awesomeness that I use all the time. Okay, so this is where it makes the bigger diamond. Yeah, so we're definitely making this pattern completely new. And yeah. Okay, so there's the one white one in the center. And then this comes out too. This comes out. And this comes out like that. And then we can grab up the red again and check out its weird assortment of places here. Like that. Oops, I missed these over here. This is this way, and this way. And then out here is a big old red stripe. I assume this comes over and joins with that. So we've reduced the connecting part, which was just a lot of zigzags, and I probably would have hated it anyways. We've reduced that down tremendously, and yeah, let's start filling in stuff here. See how this goes. How potentially difficult is this thing? I'm gonna work 2 strings at a time. I wonder. No, there has to be 2 reds. For a moment there, I was thinking maybe it was just 1 single strand, but for this to be over here, it has to be 2. Because I was thinking there seems to be like a lot of black in this, and I was kind of thinking maybe there was, you know, more of those strings than the other, but it just seems that they found a clever way to use it. So went too far. It's through here. Now for the red. I'm kind of curious how they did it. Red is on the outside, one comes way in. Yeah, they're crossing each other on the sides. And crossing each other here. I guess that makes sense. Oh wait, we saw before it crosses over here, so let's go ahead and try that. And then it's going to join up here. I see there are different ways this could have been done, but that's weird. I thought the white came all the way to the outside. It doesn't. Oops, doesn't seem possible because of the way this red zigzags. How did they get that in there? Unless, hang on. Yeah, they had the red on the outside. So how did... I think I got it. that. And then how does this get out? That red comes in here. This comes this way. Those are the black strings in there. So that's how the other red gets through there. That makes sense. That leaves us with the black strings in here. This curves in, this curves out. That gives us this here. This one comes to the middle. And this just comes to the outside. So now all the rest of the strings should be the black ones. So let's grab ourselves like a dark gray. Let's take a look and see how that goes. This is trickier than I thought when I first grabbed it up, but we have made it easier than it could have been, because that long stretch of just zigzags, that taking that out definitely helped make this a bit easier. Bring this other black string down our little zigzag area. Yeah. It's kind of cute. Like somehow it gets the colors to where it needs to be. This is kind of clever. I'm not hating it completely. I just definitely think it's harder than I first anticipated. There we go. So we filled in the whole top right corner. I can take away our example. Now center this a little bit better. I can take my select tool and select that whole top part. Control C, Control V. Get our flip tool, flip that, anchor the layer, and merge it down. So there's our whole top half. Let's try it again. Whole top area, copy and paste. Flip it. Again, we anchor and merge down. So there it is. So the part of the bracelet that is the more outstanding whatever gets 3 full times. We don't have nearly the spacing in between them, but I think that's kind of a plus. I don't know. It's just a personal take. Otherwise, it would have been a lot shorter pieces on the end, which maybe that would have been cool if it like only cut off like, you know, above the big diamond thing. I don't know. It could have been weird though. So I like the way it is going to turn out. So we'll give that a try. I'll cut up some string and we'll see how that goes. Before I go, quick thanks to my YouTube members for making this possible. It's been a little while now, but we got a big order of floss in, and I honestly think we have enough to last out the year, but that's only if we don't inherit bigger projects, which I just recently took on another project for somebody, so I don't know how that's going to turn out yet, but we're working on it. So that's how that's going. Thanks for watching this far in. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.